The easiest way for you to get clients right now for your AMA agency is to do cold outbound via DMs on a platform of choice, LinkedIn, X, Facebook, Instagram, what have you, whatever, wherever they congregate, they're all over. You have to reach a decision maker inside the business, so you get a list of leads, and then you have to entice them to book a call through giving them a personalized video loom. This is the best structure that we've found. It's the simplest, it's very easy to run, and it gives you hard numbers and hard metrics to understand how much work you actually have to do to acquire a client. So client acquisition becomes fully in your control. This is what no other system as a beginner guarantees you. Okay, so here we have on screen our big AMA model flowchart. We are going to be focusing on this part here on step 2. Okay, showing your offer to your prospects, because we've already have an offer, whatever your offer may be. Okay, showing your offer to the prospects through cold DM, cold outbound on one of these platforms. Okay, and level 1 priming on your account. So let's zoom in, which just means the account has to look just good enough, passable, that it's real. And then we have to make a loom. And this is the simplest structure to do cold outbound, a little bit of priming, that's already done. And then you make them a loom for your prospects that intrigues them to book a call. And this is the simplest and easiest and quickest way to get somebody from step 2 to step 3. Step 3 is making sure they show up for the call and then having the damn sales call. And step 4 is doing the sales call. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on this part here, making the loom. Okay, so how you want to make looms for businesses to intrigue them to book a call. And I have all these stupid little white things that we're going to delete right now so you see what's underneath. And then we'll go into more. Okay, so you have to make sure that the loom is focused on them, not on you. This is a huge mistake that beginners make. They try to talk themselves up and they say, okay, we're this great agency and I'm this great person. I've done this and this and this. They don't care. They don't care. They care about them. Okay, so you start the loom off. Make sure it's visually personalized to them on the introduction. So you're on their website or you're on their LinkedIn or you're on their Instagram and you're talking with that in the background. You can even scroll up and down. You can reference certain points that you see there. So they know right away from the start, this is your hook, that it's actually a personalized video you filmed for them. Okay. Key points at a high level, and then we'll go over creating a script over here. Okay. Focus on them, which we said. You make sure it's 3 to 5 minutes long. Any longer, I've done longer. I've done as long as like 7 minutes, but it's a drag on your time to make them that long. Okay, and you make sure it looks personalized, which means it kind of is personalized. So you start it off with, just like I said, them in the background. You have to pitch your thing, whatever you're offering, in one sentence at a high level, and then you have to show an example of it in action. Okay, so for Boom Boom Creatives, when I started, and we were doing SMMA, I said, we make it unfairly easy for e-com brands to exploit TikTok and gain $50,000 in monthly recurring revenue in just 90 days, or 30 days, or 10 days, whatever the fuck, right? That was my pitch in one sentence at a high level. So right away, with that one sentence, a little bit catchy, right, a little bit sexy, it intrigues them, but in one sentence, they understand what you're there for and what you do for the business, okay? And then you show example of this. And the big promise that you want to give them is always more money. It's always more money, more money, more money, more money. And I say here, promise them saved cost, but frame it as if you're getting them more money, because saved cost is if they have, 100 revenue coming in, then, and I'm purposely not using units, 100 revenue coming in, and their expenses is 50 of that revenue, then their profits is also 50. And if you reduce expenses to or by 20, then suddenly profits opens up by this extra 20. So you got them 20 profits new. Okay. It's just better to pitch more money in. Okay. Increased efficiencies inside the business, which make them more money, higher profits. That's what we're focused on. Save time, which results in higher profits, right? This is what it's all about, because it's all B2B. All right. Now, how we do the actual script itself. Like I said, you want to have it 3 to 5 minutes long from a high level. You want to have one key benefit that they're going to get from watching it and understand, and you achieve this here when you pitch your thing in one sentence at a high level. You make sure it starts off personalized to them visually, okay? And this is where you started. So you're on their page like this, and you're here with the little person, and it's all about them in the background, and you say, hey, business owner, I help companies do this by achieving this in metric in this quickly, and the reason I'm reaching out to you is why. Okay? So you introduce what you do in one sentence, and you say to them that you reached out to them specifically because of reason X, right? Or reason Y. And you tell them that there's an opportunity for them to achieve whatever you're pitching, okay? Like greater efficiencies, higher costs, more profit, more money, more money, more money, more money, more money, okay? There's a huge opportunity here through AI, with AI systems, to make more money, more money, more money. We can implement these systems for you to make more money, more money, more money. Here's how we do it very quickly. Here's some results. Show the systems in action. If you're new, just demonstrate the systems and give them a very quick kind of high-level overview. Remember, don't go past 5 minutes on this. And then call to action. Say, okay, if you like how that sounds, book a call. There's a link in the top right corner. That's all it really is. Okay? Because what you're really doing is you're going to be here. And the reason I'm not giving you a direct script, but I will, okay? Comment outbound below. I'm going to send you a video, 2-hour training of our outbound, exact outbound that we're doing to this day on Instagram, all the tools. And in there, I show all the looms that I made to get calls booked. There you have the script. Okay. But the reason I'm not giving you a script directly here is because you're going to make it better and you're going to iterate the more reps you do. So it will get better over time, right? This just allows you to have a baseline understanding of what should be in there. Okay, and the thing is like this. You're starting off, this is like, let's say this is hot, cold. Okay, somebody's hot here, and over here they are cold. Okay, and this becomes kind of an energy transfer where you're over here, and you want someone to come to you and book a call, and you want to entice them to book a call. But instead of dragging them over here to the cold section, right, you actually want to make your way over here where the prospects, these are all prospects, these boxes, are hot. How do you do that? You give energy in the form of creating loops, okay, for these people, so it moves you over here in their eyes and you're closer to them. You've done something for them. This might sound stupid, but this is the kind of psychological principle of what's going on in the background, okay? You've done something for them for free, right? You've put your time, your energy, your effort into something, you're presenting to them. And on this pitch, on this little sales script, elevator pitch, 3-5 minute thing of your thing, you make sure it's personalized to them. You start it on their site, on their profile. You say, hey, very quickly, I do thing X in a catchy, sexy, one-line, high-level sentence. You say that you think they're a great match because of reason Y. You can promise them for this thing. Here's some results that, or if you don't have results, here's the system in action so they can see how it looks. And if they're interested, book a call. That's the general structure, okay? And here are metrics, because you guys, this is going to be the most informative, most important part of this video for you. Metrics you want to hit for your looms, okay? This is based on Boom Boom Creatives, on what we were doing with SMMA agency, reaching out to e-com stores, and I was filming the looms, okay? You want to have a 65, 67% view rate of all made looms. So people are going to say, yes, I want to see the video. You're going to go in there and you're going to make the video. And not all of them will be watched, obviously, because people are flaky. But with enough follow-up and the proper follow-up sequence after you send the video, okay, you want to have at least 2/3 of them watched. From those 2/3 that are actually watched, you want to have a 25% booking rate. This is your key golden goose metric, most important thing to understand. If I was able to book 1 in 4 people who watched my looms onto a sales call for running ads for them, for e-com stores, you get blasted all the time, you can definitely do better with a hot offer that people actually want. Okay, so this is your baseline parameter of success. This is your bottom threshold, right? Don't dip below this. At the start, you'll probably start below it, right? You want to get past it, and you want to surpass it because you have a better offer. But 25% book rate, and then of the calls that get booked, you want a 90% show rate because this is business to business. This is obvious. And the way you do it is by having a proper drip sequence before the call, making sure the person knows that there's a fucking call, okay? And this, you can basically spam them, and it gets excessive. And okay, we get a couple comments every once in a while how it's annoying, how often we message them, but yeah, we have a 90% book rate. So I'll leave a link down below on a video showing the exact drip sequence that we use before calls to achieve a 90% plus booking rate. Okay, so that's it. Quick video for this one. Again, if you want to see my script in action and you want to see what a 25% script looks like, even though you should be getting better, comment outbound below and I will send you a full 2-hour training, and there's links there under that video that you can just click and look at all the looms that I was making. Okay, that's it for me. Cheers.